here to tell you about 3 things that have something in common. The first thing I want to bring to your attention is Namaste. Namaste, you've probably heard that before, but where does it come from? Some of you will say, oh, I know it comes from yoga, and yes, it does. But where does it really originate? It originates in the Hindu tradition. It is part of the mystical Hindu tradition. Namaste. And I would like to compare that with this. Do you know what it is? It is a yarmulke or a kippah, and it is worn on the head. And the yarmulke and kippah is worn on the head of the conservative and Orthodox Jewish men, and it is also worn on the head of the Reformed women and men. And what does the yarmulke mean? The yarmulke is a tangible reminder of the awareness of God's presence in the world. So, what does Namaste and the yarmulke have in common? First, let's look at Namaste. What does it really mean? The gesture of Namaste represents the belief that there is a divine spark within each of us, and it is located in our heart chakra. The gesture is an acknowledgement of the Spirit of the Divine within me, recognizing the Spirit of the Divine within you. If I take the word Namaste apart, Nam means to bow, As means I, and Te means you. Namaste. As my wonderful seminary friend said, it means the Spirit of the Divine in me recognizes the Spirit of the Divine in you. And now we turn to the yarmulke or kippah. What does that mean? The yarmulke is said to be a tangible reminder of the divine presence of God here in this earth, surrounding us. It's an awareness of God's presence. Where? Where is God? My beloved mentor and teacher, Rabbi Gelberman, said that the yarmulke was very special because it reverenced the Spirit of God within and the Spirit of God without. That we reverenced the Spirit of God under the yarmulke and the Spirit of God over the yarmulke, within and without. So when I say without, I don't want you to think it means lacking. It means without all that's not within. Where is it? Everywhere. And as he used to love to say, Rabbi Gelberman would say, the divine is everywhere. The reflection of the divine exists in humanity, in plants, in pets, in everything that is in the earth and on the earth and all around us. So, the Spirit of God within and the Spirit of God without. So these two gestures remind us to think about ourselves and others and to have some respect. They are from two different traditions, but yet they have so much in common. This is why I love being an interfaith chaplain. Now, I did promise you that I would put a third thing in there. So we have Namaste, and we have the yarmulke or kippah, and the third thing is something contemporary, because one of the most wonderful things about spirituality and the faith traditions is having something that's contemporary, because if it's contemporary, you can understand it in the present day, and it makes sense, and it's very relatable. And the religions and the spiritualities that make themselves contemporary or applicable in the contemporary world are the ones that get carried forward. So, the third thing is the mask. So you might be thinking to yourself, how does a mask relate to a yarmulke and the symbol of Namaste? How does that relate? Well, I think it's very relatable, because I think that the mask relates because it represents the spirit of the divine, or respect for me internally and respect for all of humanity. When I put the mask on, I keep it on myself in order to respect myself and acknowledge the wonderful being that I am, and that I want to keep myself safe, the spirit of the divine within. And I also feel that I am reverencing those that I come into contact with. I am keeping everyone else safe on this side of the mask. I am keeping myself safe on this side of the mask. So it is a beautiful, beautiful symbol and respect and reverence for humanity. So when you go around and you see people with masks on, instead of thinking, oh, this is terrible, this is a very difficult time that we're living in, or instead of feeling anxious or depressed or whatever it does, just look at the mask and say, this represents a reverence for myself as a human being and all of the wonderful things that I will do in the world as long as I stay well and keep myself safe. And it also represents the respect I have for others and looking forward to seeing all of the sharing that they are doing with their wonderful gifts and all of the things to come in the future. So, it is a respect and a reverence for a spark of the divine within me and a spark of the divine without. We all have work to do, and we have to work together. So let's look forward to the future, wearing our masks. And though we may be feeling like we miss each other's full faces and we miss the smiles, know that we have an opportunity to see something so much more as we look into each other's eyes and we see the spark of the divine within me recognizes the spark of the divine within you. And then we can go forth and say to one another, Namaste, Shalom, peace, pax, blessed be. And that is what Namaste, the yarmulke or kippah, and the mask have in common. Bye. Now slow down the thoughts of the day. And focus on your breathing. Breathing in and out. In and out. Next, place your palms together, symbolizing balance. With your eyes closed, breathe comfortably and imagine all of the people of the world doing the same thing. See all of the people standing shoulder to shoulder in this universal symbol with their palms together. Harmony. Take a moment to look at them. And say the word peace, shalom, shanti. Peace, shalom, shanti.
Now each time you say the word peace, turn yourself in one of the 4 directions. East, peace. South, peace. West, peace. North, peace. Breathe in and say, peace. Raising your arms above, say peace. Above. And reaching your hands down to the ground, say peace. Below. Placing your hands on your chest, say peace within. Now breathe in peace. 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 Continue with your comfortable breathing and visualize yourself in a state of peace, health, hope, harmony, and balance. Now visualize peace, health, hope, harmony, and balance throughout the world. Feel yourself as part of the world, possessing peace, health, hope, harmony, and balance. Now breathe in. All is in divine order under heaven with the help of God. Once again, continue with your breathing. You are preparing to return to this room. Hold those feelings of wellness within you. And when you are ready, open your eyes and come back to this room.